Most homeowners over 65 in this country are paying more in property taxes than they are legally required to pay. Not because of bad luck, not because of a mistake, because there is a form sitting in a county office right now with their name on it and nobody ever handed it to them. Here is the number that should bother you. 9.3 million older Americans qualify for a legal property tax reduction they are entitled to under the law. Only 8% of them have ever filed for it. The other 92% are writing a bigger check to the county every single year for no reason at all. The government already knows who qualifies. They just have no legal requirement to tell you. Stay with this. Before this is over, you are going to learn the name of the form, how much money it is worth in your specific state, why so many people get rejected even after they find it, and how to go back and recover money you already overpaid in years past. That last part is real, and it is the part most people never see coming. Every year, your county assigns your home an assessed value. That number is used to calculate your tax bill. The higher the assessed value, the higher the bill. Here is what most seniors do not know. There is a program in most states that legally reduces that assessed value before your tax bill is even calculated. If your home is assessed at $300,000 and your state allows a $50,000 senior exemption, you are only taxed on $250,000 every year for as long as you live in that home and stay eligible. Some states go even further with something called a senior assessment freeze. It does not just reduce the value, it locks it permanently. The day you file, your home's taxable value is frozen at that number. Your neighbor's bill climbs every year as home prices rise. Yours does not move. Both programs exist right now. Most people watching this have never heard of either one. Here is what the savings look like depending on where you live. In New Jersey, the maximum savings under the senior freeze is $6,500 per year. In Texas, homeowners 65 and older receive an additional $60,000 exemption, saving close to $940 a year in school district taxes alone. In New York, new legislation signed in 2026 allows localities to exempt up to 65% of your home's assessed value. That is brand new this year. In Illinois, the freeze locks your assessed value permanently from the moment you file. Stretch those numbers over a decade. A senior in New Jersey who files today and stays in their home for 10 years keeps $65,000 that would have gone to a tax bill. In Texas, nearly $10,000. In Illinois, the savings compound every single year the freeze holds. Those numbers assume you filed this year. But what if you qualified in prior years and never knew? In several states, you can go back. Texas allows retroactive filing for up to 2 prior tax years. Illinois allows 3. If you qualified in 2022 or 2023 and never filed, you may be able to submit those applications now and receive a credit for what you already overpaid. This is money you already paid out, and in some states, part of it is still sitting there waiting. So why have 92% of eligible seniors never filed? Nobody told them. The senior homestead exemption in Illinois has existed since 1994, more than 30 years. In all that time, the state has never sent a single letter to a qualifying homeowner to tell them it exists. There is no agency monitoring when you turn 65. No notification drops in your mailbox. No reminder appears on your tax bill. The entire responsibility of finding it, understanding it, and filing it on time rests entirely on you. The AARP Foundation built a volunteer program specifically because this gap is so large. In the past 5 years, that program helped Americans recover nearly $10 million in property tax relief. Think about how large the unclaimed amount must be if a volunteer effort is recovering 10 million just from the people it managed to reach. Even the seniors who do find this exemption often lose it, and they lose it in three specific ways almost nobody warns them about. The first is deadlines. These programs have filing deadlines that are never announced. No letter arrives, nothing appears on your tax bill. Florida closes on March 1st. New York City closes on March 15th. Texas closes on April 30th. Colorado runs as late as July 15th. Every county can vary. If you do not already know the date, the window closes in silence and you wait another full year. The second is the income section. Most states have a household income limit. In Illinois, it is $65,000 per year. In New York City, it is $58,399. In Florida, the additional senior exemption requires income below $36,000. When a senior submits the application without attaching proof of income, it is automatically denied, not returned for correction, denied and closed. One missing document means one more year of overpaying. Drop your state in the comments and tell me one thing. Have you ever applied for a senior property tax exemption? Or did you find out today that this even exists? I am reading every response. If you are not sure whether you qualify in your state, ask me and I will tell you exactly what to look for. The third trap almost never gets mentioned. Most counties run several senior tax programs at the same time. The senior homestead exemption is a different form from the senior assessment freeze, which is different from the circuit breaker credit. These programs sit side by side in the same county office with different rules, different deadlines, and different forms. A senior who files the wrong form gets a denial and never receives the benefit they actually needed. The county does not redirect it. Filing the right form matters as much as filing at all. Here is what you do right now. 6 steps and none require an attorney. Step 1 is confirming your eligibility. Most states require age 65 or older, primary residence ownership, and in many states a household income below a set threshold. Check your specific state before doing anything else. Step 2 is finding the correct form by going directly to your county assessor's official government website. Search your county name plus Senior Homestead Exemption Application 2026. Do not use a third-party site. Step 3 is gathering your documents before you open the form. Proof of age, such as a driver's license or birth certificate. Proof of ownership, such as your deed or most recent mortgage statement. If your state has an income limit, your prior year tax return or Social Security award letter. Attach every one of them when you submit. Step 4 is finding your county's specific 2026 deadline. Today, search your county name plus property tax exemption deadline 2026. Write it down somewhere you will not lose it. Step 5 is submitting to your county assessor's office. If mailing it, use a tracking number so you have proof it arrived before the deadline. Step 6 is asking about the retroactive window. If you have owned your home and been 65 or older for more than 1 year, ask your county assessor directly whether retroactive applications are accepted, and how many prior years you can claim. These programs exist because lawmakers recognize that rising property values were forcing older Americans out of homes they had owned for decades. The senior freeze was designed specifically for people who bought their home years ago and watched the market climb past what they could manage on a fixed income. The program was built for you. It is funded. It is legal. It is waiting. The only thing standing between most eligible seniors and this benefit is awareness. And now you have it. If someone you know is over 65 and owns their home, pass this along. The cost of not doing it is measured in thousands of dollars a year for every year they wait. The form is free. The exemption is legal. The window is open right now. If you want to keep learning about benefits and rights that exist specifically for homeowners in your situation, subscribe. This channel covers the things that are real, legal, and already available that most people never hear about until it is almost too late. Hit subscribe so you do not miss what comes next.